Episode 14, the first class trial begins. What's up?
I'm gonna be sit back, relax, and watch the mayhem unfold, like I mentioned at the end of last episode.
Let's see how shit I'm gonna perform.
Don't get iced, homie.
I'll try not to. Trial! Alright!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class
now sit
trial.
down.
Oh, she's tied up.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Dude.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is
I actually had to
lurking
sit up
among
for my
you.
chair because of that.
Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it?
I wonder who killed.
By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
Okay, well, if it was, people don't usually, announce that.
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice.
Not according to the last
Well,
game.
Not as much as I hate Nanami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
That's not how he...
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately, we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... No. Thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. Oh, here we go. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide you simple tutorials at the very important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my irritating rudeness. Hey guys, we already know how to play this fucking game. Pretty sure. As things progress, during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these, what do you say?
Facts.
Yeah. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after another without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to truth bullets or refer to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during an investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick with the reticle with the fire with the... Okay, well that's not even a button, first of all, so I have to figure that out again. I think it's Y.
I think so.
Yeah. Pay close attention to each of the character statements and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during the class, these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, well I can press start. Make your argument. Knife, bloodstain. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there's only 3. Not bad, not bad. They're being nice. Let's look at the... Move, aim, yeah, move reticle, it is silencer, oh yeah, wow, there's already a silencer, fast forward argument, find through the bullet, okay. I was Byakuya's body.
In a place like that.
His body was underneath the table, at the very back of the dining hall.
This is true.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
No.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body.
Stupid.
He tried to delay its discovery! Like a dog burying a bone!
Alright, we got it. It wasn't moved.
Why was Byakuya...
Oh, is he gonna say that? You're wrong!
His body was under at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya,
They probably moved the body there.
no,
Bull.
that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! He did say it! Let's go!
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
His voice is a lot less annoying, too.
See what I mean?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Haha.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
What did she say?
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Hello?
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table? If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, it's probably... Fuck. I don't know why you doing that under the table. Display problem. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Knife, bloodstain under the table. He was doing something with the night vision. Oh, here we go, first fail. Okay. Would you like to read her statements?
You got it wrong, didn't you?
Yeah.
This may sound presumptuous, but I think that's wrong.
Oof! Crap! Everyone's staring. It looks like I just made a fool of myself. Okay, well, he just says the same shit Makoto says. The reason Byakuya dove under the table, if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... Does it have to do with the knife?
I can prove it with this.
Yeah, the knife. Okay.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
Yeah.
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
Okay.
This is almost like a real trial.
Isn't that what you wanted? During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. But from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will be only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with the truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail, so please be extra careful. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the RB button, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use it whenever you feel like the statements are moving too fast for you to aim. However, this does consume focus gauge, so please be careful. If you press start during you can view the controls without it. We played this game before, bro. Because you could chill your boats. Knife, bloodstain on the table, got some before AC timer, knife, and over there. Alright, who's full of shit?
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
Yes.
That sounds correct.
Yes, okay, yeah, sure.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham-Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
Probably.
But it was super pitch black.
Oh yeah, he couldn't see. Night vision goggles.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Shut up.
No, that's wrong. No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Oh! Did we just get countered?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Oh shit! We're getting countered!
Welcome to a new mechanic.
So this is finally new? Oh god. Were you surprised by Mahiru's sudden argument? Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Huh?
You're playing Metal Gear Rising.
What the heck? And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, but please be careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will... Holy fuck, there's a lot. Instead, it will skew the mood. It will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage. Plus, it's gonna be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the Y button. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut the opponent's remark. Huh? What's a truth blade? I am terribly sorry. It appears there have been a delay in contacting you. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the start button during these arguments, you can see the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. 1v1
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles.
You have to cut the words.
That's gotta be it.
Oh! I can't advance forward if I'm just listening. I should let Mahiru say what she wants to say and then let them.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Oh wait, huh?
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles.
Uh-huh.
That's gotta be it.
Oh, the viewers at home are really pissed now.
I don't know what's going on! See, I listen to what she's saying. I also need to
If
respond.
you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
What is that? What is the? You have to get rid of the white noise.
I don't even know what I just did, but I advanced.
That the killer used them.
Because if they use night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the
Yeah, you're
crime
supposed to
scene.
cut the words, and then use.
Oh.
Then that's when you use the. You figure. There you go.
Wait, how do I know which way to cut the words?
Orientation.
Because if
Oh,
they use
like
night
that?
vision,
Like
they could
that?
have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what. So those goggles were planned in advance.
You missed one. Like, how are you supposed to get the ones on top? You have to cut it a certain way.
Oh wait, what am I supposed to be? I'm confused.
You didn't slash with the argument either.
So
Because if they use
You're
night
cutting
vision
the white
goggles,
noise.
I cut that white noise. I cut that white noise.
I mean, in reality, so those goggles
Or
were planned in
vertical, man.
advance. The killer brought them to the crime
Aren't all of these vertical?
They're all horizontal. Oh, now you're back to the first
If you
stage.
just use common sense.
Uh-huh.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Oh, just think of it, Metal Gear Rising.
Where's
How are
your
you
proof
supposed
that
to
the
reach the
killer
bottom
used them?
one if you keep hitting sideways?
Because
Oh.
if they use night, then they could
Do I only cut the center of the screen like that? Is that why? So do I have to like that? Like,
Yeah.
like that?
That's so
Yes.
those goggles were planned.
Oh.
The killer brought them to the crime
Oh
scene.
man, oh the viewers are going. We're having a field day in the first part.
Wait, should I have pressed Y?
Because if they used, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark.
Oh, this is so fun.
In reality,
It stressed me out
so
too.
those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut
Oh,
through
okay.
those
Well, that kind of works.
No, that's how it's supposed to work.
No.
Okay.
Byakuya was definitely the one who
Oh
brought those
man,
night
the
vision
first 30 times you took damage was the funniest part. Holy hell, I was so stressed.
Could not tell what was. I honestly don't know what I did right, to be honest. So, I get that. So if I go left, right, it only cuts center of the screen. If I go up, down, it goes that part of the screen. Right?
Yeah, but that's not the main thing. What you're trying to cut. You're just supposed to cut out the white noise until you can find the argument.
Oh, okay.
Those are technically. It's like cutting white noise.
So
that's
it's
what
like
you're doing.
the shit that I'm shooting in the other game.
Yeah, except instead of, they're not white noise. They're just her saying her phrases like everyone else, but you have to treat it like white noise.
Oh, okay, okay. I hope I'll be ready for that next time.
Oh, I can't wait till you forget what I just told you, and then the viewers get even more pissed. Cause I basically helped you right now.
I don't know that I know the mini games in this game are supposed to be annoying, but we'll figure it out. That was the first playthrough.
Yeah, not we, you.
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
All right.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Okay.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah. Shut up.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
Yeah.
I am weird,
Huh?
aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ew! You totally mean that in a perverted way.
The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. Why is that tonight's main dish? The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. Because the other Duralumin case. Yeah. The proof is the Duralumin case.
We're asking for proof that wouldn't the evidence be something other than the Duralumin case?
I see. Everyone's staring. It looks like I just ate it. Huh? The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too? Question mark. No, that shouldn't be possible because there was another Duralumin case with the fucking weapons in it. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to... Oh, duct tape. It's probably the duct tape. Yeah.
I see. There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Everyone's so... Like, their voices are all calm in this. Like, it's a lot quieter than the last game, I feel like.
Oh.
I missed the first trial
That's
too.
why
So.
we found duct tape there.
It's true.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
Huh?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
That's right. Byakuya probably knew there was possibility that a murder would occur. Okay, well, where's the note?
I can prove it with this.
Prove it with this!
Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent for him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
I don't know.
Those are still lies.
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act. But the letter might have been just a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
He couldn't.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
We said this earlier.
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer. Hello? Oh. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya? There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
Shut up.
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Good point.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
That has to do with the glow in the dark, doesn't it?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Okay, well, thanks for putting my fucking theory to rest. No, the killer definitely used the mark, and because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands. Glowing paint.
I see. What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Premeditated murder.
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you!
Oh.
Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Laval.
Not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
Everyone is so stupid.
I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I can see why people's opinions on this cast were like so weak.
I don't care about a technicality like that.
But it's still one of the better games, the best games in the series.
Yeah, everyone talks about how good this game is. By tripping
It's
the break.
just It's just some characters are just not the best. Because they are just so irritating. But that's good. That's how you know you made a good character. If they're irritating as hell.
That's true. If the goal is for them to be irritating.
Exactly.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the only one who caused
a couple of them right now.
Yeah. Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it will become a logically sound agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree. Based on what's being debated, fuck, I can't say it, who's full of shit this time. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can see the controls. Well, good luck and have fun. I'm guessing we're gonna use the agree one now. Yeah, okay, so accounts, fuck.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
Uh-huh.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Yeah.
What are your guard duties?
Someone can attest to that.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly...
Okay, we need to look at the accounts real quick. We need to refresh. Chiaki saw Fuyuhiko, Kazuichi had a traded he didn't see anyone there, including Peko. Yeah, it's probably Kazuichi's account. That's not there. Nekomaru. Nekomaru. I'm trying to use the bathroom. She was probably in the bathroom. Yep. That was probably her in the bathroom the whole time. Nekomaru's account.
Since Peko was in the office,
Let's look at Teruteru just in case. Okay.
she could have caused the blackout.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it...
Because I was not in the office, not even before the blackout.
Ooh. Yeah! I agree with that! Consent! Was that what that fucking said?
Yep.
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
Shut the fuck up, Simp.
Yeah, it's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
Yeah.
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
Oh, you have a brain. That's crazy.
I guess that would be true.
Are you embarrassed?
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
That's a picture for sure.
That's funny.
No way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
Damn.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you.
Dude.
You can trust me.
Just shut up, man. She's already embarrassed.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark?
Bro.
Did you get excited?
What?
Seriously, stop it.
Thank you.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
Yeah, dude, shut the fuck up.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Huh?
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The question is whether Pekko's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Knife, AC timer, night vision, embarrassing pose, party dishes. Probably party dishes. Let's look at what party dishes says real quick. Teruteru reported hard into various dishes, however, Akane and Pekko were the only one. Yeah, there it is! Alright. It's party dishes. Do you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
You did.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Yeah.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Teruteru cooked the food. How suspicious! I wouldn't do anything like that.
She just said...
This would ruin the taste.
She just fucking... Teruteru cooked the food. How suspicious!
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Laxatives?
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Yeah, you're wrong.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
Yep.
Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Some of it?
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
You're the one who always makes weird shit.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
I mean, he's just covering bases.
Cease this bickering.
Oh, okay.
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Whoa.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout What? As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. And we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred.
I think you press start.
Start?
Yeah, press start.
Oh, everyone, goodbye. Let's start. Press start. Hurry up. Let me press start already.
See you next time.
All right, see you guys later.